NFC East squaring off between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot.
Here we go, 46.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Paulson Adebo's got it.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, shot. 70.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They go right back to Tracy. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. It's going to be South, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Coming left is Tracy. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
315. Screen leg.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Wilson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football, and they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him on the crossing route. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, 46, 44, 80. Go, get out there. Under.
Now they send their back in motion right. First and 10, Prescott. Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We're going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Switch it, hey.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Guys. 180. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Come near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun, it's Wilson. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Tracy once more. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
There. Spot that.
Here's Wilson, 4th down. Into a crowd and intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. Under.
Putting a receiver in motion.
What do you think?
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Devon Holland comes up with it at the 20. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
So they'll decline this and take the results. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go ahead,
Putting the tight end in motion.
26.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. Let it start.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have the football at the 27-yard line.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take mine.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah! Here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Couldn't find a completion on first down. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go, going to 53. Yeah, here we go. I take mine.
We kick the running back in motion.
26.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Looking slant route, complete. And it gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yeah! Go ahead. Here we go, 47. Sweat.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Cowboys pushing for a late spark before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, going to 54. Go ahead.
Dak throwing again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Who gets the handoff? And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
Here we go, 46, 46. Go ahead. Here we go, kill. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Close secured by George Pickens. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
all set up now. 1st and 10.
Gun. Hey, kill. Split, take.
Dak to the air here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they pick him off again. And the Giants have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Wilson now from the gun. Taking a shot deep down the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
46. There we go, 47. Gun.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Prescott on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. He goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Very good.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
So we're going to 53.
From the 41. Escapes the pocket. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, here's Russ. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Looking to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants piling it on, going into halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Friday.
He's on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Start.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Ross off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this one does not go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Everybody, kill! Then we're going to 53. Split kick.
Prescott now on third down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Here we go.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneaking, look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular. Many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Check. Start.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Throwing again is Russ. And they pick him up again. And the Cowboys have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Yeah! Here we go!
From the 16. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Giants 24, Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
95, 95. Super King.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Wilson to the air. And they pick him off again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6, you get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? That's a cake.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
14. Cut.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Start.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Alert. Green 80. 12.
2nd and 6 now. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Gain of 2 on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 41. Cowboys 28.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
On the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, here we go. All right, hey.
First down, here's Dak. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go, 47. 26.
From the 34. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. This is caught by Buehler. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
From the gun is Prescott. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Make Bobby Okereke.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair, though, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Wilson on first and 10. Pulled in by his back, Scatterby. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants only up by a few. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Russ now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cut. Punch left. Grenade. Cut.
He'll look to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
That throw is going to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Kill. Fly,
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Flushed out of the pocket. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it near the 8. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Williams. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First and 10, Prescott. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the air here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Throwing on first is Prescott. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Giants 38. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
12, 14. Cut.
Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drop today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried.
That's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical and visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically...
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I take line, eh?
To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Sweat, line, ain't it? Kill. What do you think?
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yeah, here we go.
They go again with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Now Wilson rolling to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Check.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, get
To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Wilson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Tracy trying the right side. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 26 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gano the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, they can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
47.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too big there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. but you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Right back to Tracy. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They start the drive with a give to Blow. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Switch, hey!
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll buy some time right. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go. Go right in.
Prescott. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. timeout set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott from the gun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott. He's got him in. Complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Prescott now. And Prescott, his third interception. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
47. 26.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Move fatigue. Start.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return will stop right around the 25. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. So give him 2 yards here on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to go down there, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Abdul Carter in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 16 more on that one and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now it's Wilson. And he is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they got it first and goal.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. Now it's Tracy. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Connecting with the running back, Javonte Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. For 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And now here's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he will take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Wilson. On this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Got it.
Here's Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on a running play. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. Malik Neighbors. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. Game show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through the...
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He got a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Here we go. Slide in. 26.
On play action, Prescott. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
26.
Prescott off play action. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
46, 46. 46.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Finds Pickens out right. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Wilson wants to throw it. Buying time to his left. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, apologies. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
What?
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Johnson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Cut. 380. Cut.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.